started in the year 1999 with the intention to support ethnic minority group. It was founded that at the time there was government report that ethnic minority group are underachieving, especially the male in their education. The model is we run every Saturday from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Time only, which means we run with the school calendar from 10 o'clock to 2 every Saturday. We have about 10 volunteers and we have dedicated staff on the project. I've been a full-time person on the project and the coordinator. We teach maths, English and science. Each of them take 1 hour every time we meet. 1 hour maths, 1 hour English, 1 hour science. The impact has been great as far as I can say, because about 2,500 children have been supported in Newham, and I know that a lot of them at the moment are graduates. In fact, we have on this project a lady that started with us when she was in primary school. She came through the secondary school. Now she's a teacher on the project. She's finished her university degree. She's now a teacher assistant and she's working on the project with us.
I work as a TA, so I understand some of the kids a little bit more because of what I've seen, and the way I teach them helps me to teach the kids in the school that I'm working as well. Because I want to I want to be in education. I don't want to be a teacher, but I want to be in education and help out, maybe to do policies and all that. So this is actually helping me to see what certain things I can do to change the law or policies that are currently there in the system.
One very positive element of Shpresa's approach when mentoring other supplementary schools is to pass on their philosophy about the involvement of parents and young people in the actual running of the schools. So Shpresa emphasised very much in the training for other supplementary schools that parents need to be on board. Parents need to be taking key positions in actually helping to run the school. These aspects of keeping parents and young people on board and having them centrally involved help the school to be sustainable and keep running well and build up. And what you see is that the supplementary schools who are using this model were building up their numbers quite quickly.
And what Shpresa's done is it's taken any supplementary school in the area that it's working in East London, and it said, come and work with us, we'll show you how to use our model. And they have been able to use their good relationship with the mainstream school head in 2 different schools, I believe, to say, well, you know this works well with us, would you let this community have 1 classroom on a Saturday? We'll make sure that everything's tidy, that they leave on time, etc., etc. And that's been an incredible strength. Also, they have done a lot of sessions, weekly sessions, with the community organisations that want to run supplementary schools in the same way as them, on policies and procedures, and they've used the National Resource Centre for Supplementary Education's quality framework to help those schools build all the necessary policies and procedures to run and maintain a well-managed school.
Hello, my name is Israel and I've been in Saturday school for 2 years, and I think I've improved while coming here. And in here we do maths, English and science. It's really fun, and I hope you enjoy it when you come.
My son actually joined them about 4 months ago, and sincerely speaking, if I was honest with you, there has been a tremendous improvement in his learning skills, communication skills, as well as discipline.
The challenges are numerous. Number one, I think the greatest challenge is the challenge of commitment, because it takes a lot of commitment. Since 1999, doing this voluntarily, I'm not paid, so to say. I don't have any income from this project. Now, the commitment to come out every Saturday for the last 15 years is a major challenge. Apart from that, we have challenges of parents who cannot even afford to pay. Arise Anglo has worked with quite a number of organizations. We've assisted even groups to set up supplementary schools. I've gone to places and seminars to talk about supplementary school, the impact of, so I'm writing a book on supplementary school. But Shpresa is an organization that's been very effective with us. When I first came across this organization, I quite admire the level at which they've gone to ensure that they embrace other smaller organizations and encourage them to become more recognized in the public setup. Shpresa assisted us in getting our Bronze Award with the National Resource Center for Supplementary School. The support they gave us there, mentoring, exposure to other organizations cannot be underestimated at all in the scheme of things. But Shpresa is such an organization that they're quite open to ensure that every organization have awareness, or get the awareness that is needed to take them to the next level. At the moment we are working our Silver Award. We wouldn't have been able to do that without the support they've given us there. And that is why it's so important for us as organization. Also, I've just been elected as the chairman of the supplementary school, chairman of Newham Complementary School in here. That is because Shpresa is doing quite a number of things to make sure that we have one voice together, so that we'll be able to bring the requirements to the people that require the most. And that has been very effective.
And then we've now funded them for a second project, which is to enable them to train other community leaders who want to set up their own supplementary schools. And the reason that we funded them to do that is because we felt that the model that they have for running a supplementary school is very strong, it's very high quality, and we felt they were in a really good position to give practical support to other communities that wanted to do a similar thing.
We learn all about math, English and science. And sometimes we do spellings. And sometimes we do present tense and past tense.
School is very well educated, it's lovely, we get to have fun, learn a lot. The basic project we do on science, maths and English is just awesome. It's inside the school.
I'm happy with it because they help them with their homeworks, they teach them a lot of stuff that hasn't been taught in school. So they get them prepared for next stage in class. So I would really recommend a lot of parents to bring their children to Arise Anglo Saturday School. Thank you.
And I think mainstream schools, in my experience, a lot of mainstream schools have actually benefited a lot from the relationship with Shpresa. My understanding is that they have really benefited from the work that Shpresa does with the parents and with the whole family, in terms of communicating better with members of the Albanian community, and also from other parents from other communities as well. And I think the other thing is that the children are, through benefiting from the supplementary school, that often has a really positive impact on their education within the mainstream school as well.